Hey there, and welcome to another TMK broadcast. This is your host, the Buckethead, and tonight we are playing Commanders League, Round 2, Game 2 with FunkMaster versus Talanos. Tonight's mission is a salvage mission. The players must fly around the board and scoop up the objects and carry them around with them. And when they're carrying an object, they are prevented from doing a advanced maneuver, such as a stop, reverse, K-turn, sloop, or talon roll. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and go over their squads. We have FunkMaster's Jakku Junkers, and looks like they have been rusted up for the occasion. The Jakku Junkers, let's see here. First one is a Cavern Angel Zealot with an R4 Astromech and Dead Man Switch. And then we have two Phoenix Squadron pilots with Crackshot. Now, we're going over to the Ghosts of Exegol. And here we have Gideon Hask with Sensor Buoy Suite, Commander Pike, Targeting Synchronizer, and Tactical Officer. Next, we have the Bomber, the TIE Bomber Grudge. He's got Fanatical, Ion Missiles, Proxy Mines, Connor Nets, and Gunner DT-798. Last but not least, we have Lieutenant Rivas. No upgrades, just Lieutenant Rivas. They should be setting up soon here, so let's wish them luck. And if you guys were curious on who won the comment contest, I'll reveal that shortly. Well, we're going to have another contest coming up. I'll post the details tomorrow on my Patreon. The details will be made public, and anybody is welcome to, anyone's welcome to become a Patreon at the dollar level to participate. And that's going to be submitting in your own art skin work for TTS. And I'll be doing many tutorials on how to do that. Now, let's see here. They didn't register. Right-click Start. Oh, there they go. Okay. Whee! For round 0, we have FunkMaster with the Player 1 initiative. They are placing out their supply caches. Interesting asymmetrical startup here. They are looking to have a joust. Oh, not to mention, these two players both lost their systems in the last round, so they currently don't have a system. They only have their home fleet cards, which means they get to earn double income at the end of tonight's matchup, but also there are no obstacles in this matchup. So this is an out in deep space. I just realized I put out the obstacle setup zone, but they don't have obstacles, so that's lol. Let me go in their Discord real quick. And hey, sorry about that. Forgot you guys didn't have obstacles, so I'll take those.
Okay.
I was like, I'll be so kind. I'll plop this out for them so they can, not have to worry about that.
That one there. And this one.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
There we go. That's better. Hey, it wouldn't be a TMK broadcast unless something went wrong. Am I right? I'm right. I'm always right. So I'm the only one here. It's Zima. All right, what do these sensor buoys do? Change colors so they can't see what I'm doing anymore. Disappear my hands. Sensor buoy. Set before placing forces, place 2 sensor buoy remotes beyond range 2 of any edge. Before you engage, you may acquire a lock on a ship at range 0 to one of a friendly sensor buoy, ignoring range restrictions. Ah. But do they have a card? Oh, they do have a card. 3 agility and 2 health. Oof. Oh, and here's their home fleet card. Because they don't get anything else. Make that disappear there. There we go. Squadron plus 0. So they're doing starting with the base 10. So each player has 10 points worth of squad points, and they're not allowed to carry anything else, unless their systems allow for each player to carry more. Obstacles. Duplicate the obstacles on your opponent's system card. Well, they're both running home fleet, so no obstacles. 0 times 0 is 0. Last resort. You cannot use this card unless you have other systems. A New Hope. Roll 2 additional attack die when rolling for income at the end of the match. So there you go. Little flavor text on those cards makes it fun. Yes, yep. All right. We have a cool setup here from the Jakku Junkers. Looks like he's going to have his A-Wing up here primed to scoop up here. This is Jedha and Rainfall and Kyber. Oh. We should probably name them. Oh, no, the Jedha. That's right, they're Jedha X-Wing, I guess. Not Jakku. I don't know. Maybe it's Jakku. I forget what he called it. I'll have to look it up. There we go. And Revis is red. So we'll change the color of Revis here. I don't think Gideon Hasp was a color. No, he's just gray. The bomber was red. No, I'm sorry. Revis is yellow. Ah, what am I doing? There we go. Sweet. All right, he's setting up Grudge here. I think Grudge is here simply to assault whatever ship's going to take this objective. Revis is going to pick this one up. Oh, we got Haas taking this one. Okay. All right, at setup, he gets to assign stress tokens to somebody. He's going to pick the A-Wing. I want to say that's Gideon Hask. Let's see here. No. No. Commander. Okay. Commander Pyre. Setup. After placing forces, choose an enemy ship. It gains 2 stress tokens. While you defend, if the attacker is stressed, you may reroll 1 defense die. Very clever here, too. Blue move cannot acquire a... cannot do the action to pick up. Has to do 2 blue moves before it can pick up that object. Oh, man, I bet you FunkMaster's not liking that. Because round 1, you're going to see Talanos with 2 objectives. You know what? You might see FunkMaster with 2 objectives. His X-Wing can pick up here, and the A-Wing could do like... Oh, it didn't bring the configuration, so it can't system boost, which is a bummer. I think a system boost here, followed by a 5 straight, might have gotten him that objective. All right. Round 1 is starting. Oh, was already on turn tracker 1. Okay. I'll need my turn tracker on, because guess what? They have it on the screen. All right, Talanos has received initiative this round. His 1 moves first. He's going to action acquire. Very cool. There, they dropped the lines. Cool. He's got a tracking token on his ship. One blue maneuver clears the stress. All right, we have the X-Wing acquiring that cargo. Now, while they have that cargo, they can't do any advanced maneuvers. I say boost bank and fire at that objective. He's going to barrel back that way. Interesting. Link it to a boost. Okay. You don't want to be stressed because he gets... Talos will be getting advantage here of stress because if he defends while the attacker is stressed, he can reroll defense dice. Bomber's looking for a lock here. No. Whoa. You got those sensor buoys out there, and you know you're not getting shot this turn. Let's see here. Why sensor buoys? Oh, it's a range 0 to 1 of a sensor buoy, so he can't get the lock there. Okay, that makes sense. My bad. Welcome, Nat Zelly. All right, he pulls up, and he's doing the action to acquire the 2nd objective. So what's going to happen here is we're going to see 2 points scored by Talanos and 1 by FunkMaster. No shots for no one. No shots for no one. Uh-oh. We are defended. All right, 1 hit. It's got a lot of agility. I don't think it's going to go through. All right, 2 evades. Whiff. Oh, we have, it was like a range 2? Maybe? Oh, that's range 3. That's range 3. Do we need a judge call here? Looking at? Here we go. That's got to be range 3. Okay. We're looking at blanks. Oh, hit crit. This could kill it. He only has 2 hull, and he's been rolling hot lately. Odds are he might roll bad or not. Just takes 1 crit. which is just a damage. So, because they can't be critted. Wah, 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 wah. All right. So that nice little stress economy there at setup for Commander Pyre really messed up. I think he was going to come over here and pick up this round, but he didn't because of the stress tokens. X-Wing's free to engage though. Doesn't need any actions to pick anything up. All right. All right, just like we saw, 1 to 2. Back to dials. All right, I can see the A-Wing do like a 2-bank blue, kind of coming up in here, right? Or maybe like a 3 straight focus bank boost. Catch Gideon Hask on this flank. The X-Wing's going to bank this way to catch Gideon Hask as well. He's going to focus. The A-Wing's got to scream like, I think 5 straight blue. We can just focus Gideon Hask down and get him out of the way. Because how many points is Gideon Hask worth? He's worth 4. It's a good point scorer for this one. And if he gets a crit through, it drops the cargo. So I think your target here has got to be Gideon Hask. He rolls less evade dice than anybody else. I mean, he rolls 2, but that's, less than the TIE Fighter, which is the other objective carrier. So you got to go for Gideon Hask here and get him to drop that token. So I think all should focus fire on that and hopefully get a crit through. That would be my strategy. Of course, I don't win these very often, so I don't know if that's a good strategy or not. All right, they're roading. All right, 2 hits. And we have 3 hits. So, Funk Nova. Round 2. Fight. Wow, the A-Wing's not doing that. Don't pick it up. The TIE Fighter can't pick it up. He's going to focus and shoot you. Okay, we're picking it up. We've picked it up. Yikes. Okay, the 2-bank we were talking about, initially. We're going to focus here. You're not going to pick that up. Don't try it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Okay. I guess he didn't do it. Oh, no troops were within range 1 of the objective. Oh, he tried to do it. Oh, no. Yeah, not good. All right, here we go. What action is he going to do? He's going to court it to the bomber for target lock? Or what? All right, he's decking the range 2 for a coordinate. Bomber's taking a focus. Oh, because he took a target the first time. So Bomber has ion missiles, so we're going to expect to see those this turn. What? Oh, it's down there. What are we checking range 1 for on these things? Is there like an ability that I didn't know? No. Before you engage. Oh, before you engage me, acquire a lock on a ship at range 0 to 1 of a friendly sensor. So, okay. Gideon Hask may acquire a lock on anything at range 1 of these things. So that makes a lot of sense now. That's why he's checking. Okay. So he gets to coordinate somebody, and he gets free lock tokens. Pretty powerful stuff. All right, Rainfall and Jedha are in range 2. And I think he's going to go for Rainfall here. All right, 2 hits for modded. 2 evades. Natties for the win. So let's see here. FunkMaster has named his pilots because, you know, plot armor. Give them names, they become characters, and get plot armor. All right, here comes the first ion missile. All right, it's going into the X-Wing. Whoa, who needs mods when you roll like that? Ah, double dodge. We had the first crit. The first crit, he's got to drop his token. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on a second. He's not suffering a crit because they're all hits. Interesting. So he doesn't drop anything. This is why they need to change the rule of this format. So if there are any uncanceled crits after the attack, you don't drop your token. Because like I had fighting the Beelzebub thingy with the Bulbasaur thing with like the armor that it has is crazy. So he's returning fire, 2 dice, going into Grudge, 2 evades. Wow, hot dice. Wow. Oh, I can't forget we had 2 natty crits rolled. Gotta put that in the chat. All right, there we go. Those were rolled by First Order. 1 hit. Why aren't you shooting the ship that has the cargo? Get it to drop the cargo. You get lucky, you know. You never know. All right. I guess maybe because this was a focus fire situation. You've put all your shots and there's no damage there. Oh, it's rough. All right, focus crit. Oh, why aren't you like loathing? Like you could shoot at the ship that has like the cargo. Okay, 1 dodge anyways. It's out. Safe. It's been marked safe from crits this round. Oh, decisions. Let's see here. Unmodded A-Wing or modded X-Wing? 3 dice or 2 with the focus? 3 or 2 with focus? He's choosing the 3. And you're only rolling 2, so 2 attack dice to 3 evade dice. Odds are, I would say odds are in favor of the green dice here just natively, but he has a focus. It does not pay out for him. Let's see. And yeah, okay. He got the 2 dodges anyways. All right, so 2 points for him and 2 points for him. 4 to 3 with First Order leading the way. Okay, so let's see here. What initiative 4 for that Gideon Hask, the transport? That's a high initiative. The X-Wing cannot do a 4K turn. I'm gonna see where I want to predict a 1 bank towards Gideon Hask with the X-Wing. And then maybe a 3 tight with the A-Wing, with the red A-Wing named Kyber. And then I'm gonna predict that's someone moves first, so he can't do a 5K. That's gonna, but maybe he can fit a 5K. Maybe he can fit a 5K. No, that'll bump. He can't do a 5K there. Maybe a 3 sloop this way. If you do a 3 sloop this way, then maybe your X-Wing can not clear that maneuver. I don't know. This is kind of a jumbled up mess over here. Not sure what I would do with the situation. Although it's clear that Grudge can do like a 4K maneuver because the X-Wing's got to move forward. And Grudge is not carrying a token, so he can do that. TIE Fighter's going to bank in. Gideon Hask is exposed here. You can't do a stop. That's an advanced maneuver. I don't know. I just think he's in trouble. I think Gideon Hask may be like out of the fight for a little bit because he can't turn around very easily. What do you guys think? I know you guys are in chat. I see you guys. I see you there. Another TT. Extra more. It's a Mia. Nat Zelly. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? All right. We're getting ready for road. All right. 3 hits for Talanos. 1 hit for FunkMaster. Oh, I got to mark shields on that. X-Wing took a shield there. Okay. All right, we got system phase boost, and we're going to drop a mine. Proximity mine being dropped. Whoop. Sweet. Spin the charge. He can't hear me though. Oh, 2 bank. That bomber is totally doing a K-turn. All right. Oh, the X-Wing did like a turn left 3. Okay, it's going to block. All right, I did not expect that boost from the bomber. Yeah, because like there's nobody you can fit a 5K, so you got to turn around. This is where you want that 0-point configuration to have the rear turret. Avi's going to pick up that token. Very cool. All right, so he's going to be earning an extra point this round if he can hold on to him. Oh, he's going to do the stress boost because he can link an action afterwards because of his ship's ability, the vector thrusters. One straight. Oopsie. I thought, yeah, oh no. We were all expecting that K turn. But Talanos knew. He's like, nah. Someone's going to be right in front of me, I promise. Or maybe he was looking to do the 1 straight and pick up the token. That's what he was doing. Yes. Okay. He's like, well, I can't pick it up now, so focus lock. Do a target lock and then have Gideon. Well, Gideon might be bumping this turn. Yeah. The Gideon can't coordinate. But you're getting shot at, so you just take the focus with the bomber. Yeah, there you go. One straight bump. Stress focus. That's all you can do. I'd say take the shot at the A-Wing. You could at least mod that shot, right? And the A-Wing's got no mods. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you? Oh, he's going to take the range 0 shot. Alright, this is going to be 2 dice unmodded into a moddable X-Wing defense. Here we go. He rolls, focus blank, and nothing. X-Wing has been marked safe from that aggression. Initiative 2, range 1 at the A-Wing is his only shot, so here we go. 3v3 here with the focus. Odds are favoring the bomber. Focuses for trips. Do it. Do it. Alright, you got Natty here. Oh, he does a pretty good job. Jeddah only takes 1 shield. Got some luck there. Initiative 1s are up, and that's going to be Talanos' first. He has player 1. Range 2 into the X-Wing. The FunkMaster is just praying he doesn't roll a natural crit. Oh, nope, he's safe there. And yeah, I'd spend it right now because no one else is shooting. You have a range, he probably has a range 0 shot, but you can't mod that anyways. So, yeah, check it. You got Gideon Haskett range 1, but is range 0 because you're touching. Oh, blanks. Thanks for the blanks. Yeah, get new dice. Get new dice. You don't want those old ones. They weren't rolling very good. A-Wing's rolling, what? 3? Oh, range 1 into the bomber. That's right. Hit, crit. Too bad that bomber's not carrying an objective token. I'm telling you, you gotta fire at the objective ships. Oh, that could have been a drop token there. Let's see, what is that? That's a fuel leak. On to Grudge. If you're not firing at the objective ships, you're not going to be able to score those, prevent your opponent from scoring those points. All right, 6-6 now. All right, this game may go to 9 rounds if they don't kill anything. If he keeps scoring 3 every round, let's see here. He's at 6, so at the end of round 4, he'll have 9. Then he'll have 12. That's at the end of round 5. Then end of round, let's see here. Yeah, he must have used crack. I think he used crack. Yeah, if you look at the table, like I said, the table of crack was used there. Yeah, there was an evade sonic ring, so yeah, he used crack. Let's see here. That's why you need to fire at the objective vehicles, I guess. I don't know. Let's see here. So they're at in round 3 with 6 points, so it goes 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So 5 more rounds. It could be up to 9. If you kill something, though, it'll be much quicker. All right, so let's see what's going on. Oh, there's still planting dials here. But we had a crit go through. Crit. Do. All right, we're gonna see like a 2-turn from the X-wing with a focus. His A-wings cannot K-turn. This is gonna hurt him right here. Too tight boost coming around. Too straight and sit pretty, I guess, right? And shoot at Gideon. Cause you gotta get rid of that. You gotta get rid of that token on him. If you want to start getting more of an advantage here. He's definitely. I mean, anyone he shoots at on FunkMaster's team can potentially lose a token because they all have them. If he rolls gets a lucky crit through, you know. But if you keep shooting that bomber, you're not going to get any lucky crits through. All right, he's got it. All right, FunkMaster's got a crit, so he is leading round 4. System phase boost bank. Oh no! Dropping a proximity mine. Dun dun dun. Oh, it misses. Oh, wait. The other A-wing's got to go through. So I'm sure he wasn't aiming for yellow. He was aiming for the red one. So yeah, red's boned. Red's done. Nice placement. We'll give a skull in chat for that nice placement of that proximity mine. Boom. Death to the A-wing. And that mine could potentially destroy this A-wing here. Alright, it's taking 1 hit right now for that token. And then it has to roll 2 more dice. Takes another damage. Oh, making a reroll. And we have a dead A-wing. Oh, that was on red? Oh, that was on red. Okay. Never mind. We almost had a dead A-wing. Kaboom! Nice tokens there. What is that token? I can't see what you got. I can't see what that thing exploding is, Finic Ring. What is that thing? Oh, you know what? It's a quad jumper. I see it now. Yeah, banger! Boom! Oh, man. GSP tugboat. There you go. Uh-oh. Self-bump here. You may be suffering damage. See, I don't know why he turned the X-Wing in a position where, that ship can move. Alright, takes the damage. That gets his Fanatical going, though. No, I don't have Fanatical, never mind. Can't do anything with that. Don't know why he just didn't cater with that bomber, man. Maybe he doesn't have one. That's why I keep calling it but not seeing it. Interesting. Yeah, that one bank, I'm telling you, if you turn the X-Wing the other way, you would at least be able to dodge that attack. Because there's no way that transport could have followed you around the other way. Alright, just pray he doesn't crit you. Looking for a coordinate here. Bombers have free sloops. Yeah, he should have done that. I don't think FunkMaster has any shots this round. Range 1 into the X-Wing. Talanos is looking to roll a natural crit here. Let's see if he can do it. If Talanos wants to win, he needs him to, he needs to drop one of those cargoes or take out a ship. One hit, he'll focus for 2, so that X-Wing's not dropping its cargo. Takes 1 shield. He's not going to focus for no damage. I'm saying you don't know if you're going to get a focus result in this next roll. If you got a chance to spend your focus token to negate damage, that's when you do it. He could totally blank out. No shots on that A-Wing. Okay. Because if he blanks out his attack here, what a waste of resources. And you don't get greedy. Exactly, Exonic Rain. 1 hit. You're gonna natty this evade and be like, see, look at that. Look at that. You got greedy. Trying to dodge more damage, and you end up just taking damage that you really shouldn't have took. All right. Nine to 8. FunkMaster's lead. I guess we're going to see another 2 type from the X-Wing this way. Down in front of Gideon Hask. A-Wing, I want to see a 1 type from the A-Wing, honestly. I want to see a 1 type. Shoot this TIE fighter. This A-Wing, I want to see a 2 type. 2 type here, 1 type here. Lock down this TIE fighter. Blow Revis up. He's only got 3 health left. Get these 2 guys on Lieutenant Revis. Maybe you'll get a crack shot off on, yellow if you get lucky. Maybe if you get 2 tight though, he's got to do at least a 2 straight. I don't know, just do a 1 tight, and then you can barrel or a boost to get that crack shot lined up. That's what I want to see for him. The bomber, tight turn, face the bad guys. Lieutenant Revis, maybe a sloop out in this direction, right? To face. No, he can't sloop. He's got to do he's initiative 1. Okay, he's got to do a 3 straight. Because he doesn't want to turn into Gideon Hask, because he can potentially, surrender more damage to his opponent by doing any kind of turn in this direction. So he's got a 3 straight, 4 straight, or 5 straight. You just got to get out of there and then come back, do 2 turns to turn around. Just so you don't, give up free damage. They really need to change that self-bumping rule, so you just give yourself a strain token instead of give yourself damage. That would feel a lot more fun. Because he's trying, I'm going to shoot him. I don't care if it's range 0, or whatever, something. But all players have set their dials. All right. Looks like Talanos. This is going every other. All right. Oh, no. 2 white straight. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, he clears it, though. Okay, 2 white straight and receive a stress token, right? Is that how that works? Stress maneuver? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't get the stress token, actually. So when I'm not playing, I can look up documents and stuff. X-Wing rule of reference. Okay. We have a couple rainfall, bank left 1, Jedha, turn right 1. Yep, the turn right 1 from Jedha. Perfect. All right. If a stress is set executes a 2 white straight after a ship. Okay. Okay, we're good. All right, that bomber's honing in. Also, actually, the bomber boosts it for a system phase and hones in. Very cool, very cool. A bump. You cannot coordinate your friendly ships. You are denied. Stress focus. You know what? If you have 2 range 1 shots at the shuttle, I say shoot the shuttle. And you got those are modded shots at the shuttle, so. All right. Unmodded at the X-Wing. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Oh, a bullseye shot. The X-Wing range 3. You don't have a lock. I think bullseye's really going to help him out a lot. He's got fanatical, which just changes the focus to a crit. Okay. Yeah, he's got nothing that'll really help him. Oh, he's going to ion missile because he's got a lock there. Okay. Oh, there was a green die in that. Oops. Let's re-roll those. There we go. 1 hit. He's got fanatical change of focus to a hit. He's going to. Oh, he's got 2 focus. Well, just spend the focus token, I guess. Yeah, he spent it. 3 hits. Oh, he meant to change that to a hit. There we go. We have 1 evade from the X-Wing, so 1 damage and 1 ion token. Bum, bum, ba-da. Okay. Still is not dropping that cargo. Revis has nothing. Time for those X-Wings. Oh, got a red token. That's right. Revis can acquire lock for the red token. Okay. Time for the Rebels. He's only got a shot at Gideon, so he's going to take that at range 3. Careful not to throw that X-Wing too close to your friendlies, or... Oh! You got a crit. Focus for hit, crit. Natty crits! Yeet. And 1 gets through. Oh, with fuel leak. Oh, no, not fuel leak. Okay, so he's going to take a fuel leak damage and a crit. And that crit is a direct hit. Oh, no. All the damage. Let's see here. I messed up something here at the wrong button. He had 4 health. And he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. Oh, popped it. Pop. Oh, man. Gideon Hassel with 4 points. So, wow. This will beat Indian in 3 rounds, folks. I predict the game will end of round 8. Let's see here. Trip hits from the A-Wing into Gideon. 2 damage. Now you're putting damage where it needs to be, on an objective. Alright. Range 1. Fire! Okay. Yep. Focus for 2. That's what you do. He's got a focus token, so he spent it to dodge. Okay. Pop, pop. That's right, Sonic Rain. Pop, pop. Back to dials. All right, and now he went 13. No, wait. Yeah, he's at 13, 14, 15. Okay, that's right, 16. Woo. This will be at the end of round 7 now, actually. 16 points now. At the end of round 6, he'll have 19. Round 7. So this game's got 2 rounds and it's over. 2 rounds and it's over. This is... Oh my gosh. I like how this scenario rules say the game ends at the end of the 12th round that it could never, ever get to. Like, how does, Talanos recover from this? He has to somehow carry 3 tokens with 2 ships. Not happening. And blow up a bunch of stuff. So, blow up the X-Wing for sure. Oh, man. I think this game's decided in the Rebels' favor here. We'll see if I'm wrong, but I can't... The win condition here for... Let's see here. For these guys, they need to score 4 points to be at 14 with the X-Wing. And so they need to kill the X-Wing and make one of, I think, FunkMaster ships drop a token as well this next round. So he's got to have 1 ship kill the X-Wing, 1 ship drop a token. So that way he's only scoring 1 point next round. So that way he'll have 17... And then see 10 to 14, 15, 16. So it'll be 17 to 16 if he can do that. And then I think that's a possible win for him. You know, there's a chance for him to win there if he does that this round. Kill the X-Wing and force an A-Wing to drop one of its cargo. Okay. Focuses, links to a boost. 2 straight. Acquires a target lock. Go for yellow. Yellow. I don't know. That guy's gonna die maybe. So, all right. X-Wing goes, clears the ion. He can focus. Now he's got to kill the X-Wing this round and make an A-Wing drop a token. Then he'll be behind by 1 point, and that way it'll buy him some time to drag this on more than 8 rounds, maybe a 9th round, which is what he needs to do in order to win the game. All right, one bump from the Z-class shuttle, the Z-class shuttle. Stress focus. Is irrelevant. All right, unmodded shot into the X-Wing. There's a crit. If he gets it through the X-Wing, at least drops the token. X-Wing dodges. So, no. Tough game. Tough game for Talanos. You know, with the initiatives, I actually thought Talanos had the advantage going into this battle. But the A-Wing scooped up the objective and got away with just enough health. Dang. Alright, TIE Fighter's got to shoot. Takes a strain. Why is it taking a strain? Must be getting Hask ability. Alright, so focus for 3. Dodges 2. That X-Wing is playing some funky disco in there. Staying alive. Dang. 3 points. Yep, next round. Game over, man. Game over. That's game. You can call it right now, because even if Talanos was to kill the X-Wing, X-Wing is 4, A-Wing is 3, so that would be 7 points, 7, 8, 9. So even if Talanos somehow killed an X-Wing and an A-Wing, he would still lose. The win condition for Talanos is to destroy all 3 ships this turn. A-Wing are pretty good this one. 3 agility, tons of maneuverability, and linked actions. Yeah, the Beelzebub fighters are even better with their hull upgrade card that allows them to cancel or discard crit cards, so they don't suffer crits. Yeah, they hold on to those. They hold those things much longer. They don't need evade. They just don't suffer damage and don't suffer crits. So they hang on to it much longer. Those are the best ones for this format. All right, the game ends at the end of round 7. Here you just want to, like, you know, hold your forces and declare a truce this round. Yep, A-Wings are bugging out. I mean, why bother fighting? Yeah, I factored in the scenario points. Let's see here. Oh, maybe. Yep, there you go. Scores up. That's it. That's game. Good game, guys. Good game. Good game. Well, let's see what they roll for income. We do have a ship death. We have to roll for the ship death still. So let's see. I'm gonna pop over in their chat and see what's going on with that stuff. First. Hey guys, so I guess it ended earlier than I predicted. Round 7.
Yeah.
All right. So who's?
Yeah. Well.
Are you rolling the death? Grudge. Are you rolling death first?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll grudge.
All right.
Hit.
Just a hit. At least one hit. That is choose an upgrade card assigned to that ship at random. That upgrade is lost.
Ugh. All right.
Again.
Randomness.
How many cards does he have again?
He's got 5.
Okay, here we go.
That was terrible. Fuel leak, direct hit, just.
Yeah, that was like the combo was crazy. There you go. Right. Reroll 6s, right?
Yep. I'm gonna start from left to right.
All right.
You won.
1, 2, 3.
That's the
prize. Oh man, that was expensive, man. You don't get a refund.
This game.
Oh no.
Now that it's over, I was really sweating, but after you proxy mined the red A-Wing,
yeah,
like killed it.
Yeah.
Did what?
You could have dropped a counter net on it immediately.
No, you can't. You can only drop one bomb around.
Couldn't it?
Right, but you bombed. Then you moved, and my A-Wing was behind you after we had all moved. The next turn, you could have just counter-netted me.
Oh. Oh
I
well.
was just
Missed
my
that
mind, I was
one.
like, don't say it, don't say it,
Yeah,
don't
don't
say
say a
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Just keep quiet.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. You still had.
All right, we got income dice,
You
right?
had 3 crates to 2. Yep.
Yeah,
All
It
right.
was 3 crates to 2 at that point. Well, I guess.
I mean, well, you would have gotten
Once
one of
you
those
took-
crates from me.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. Man.
All right, let's do the income roll.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm praying.
No.
Hold on. I'm praying for this right now. Okay.
You got blanks are 10, focuses are
I know.
30.
I know.
I'm saying for the stream, okay? For the stream.
Ah.
All right. Hits
Okay.
hits are 50, right? 30 for 50. Yeah, and crits are 70. All right, there you go. 10, 30, 50, 70. Increments of 20. That's what they increase by. Let's see it.
Yep.
Yeet.
Baby needs a raider.
What?
Okay.
So 60 there, and so 160. That's a raider.
It's not enough.
160 is a raider, though.
Yeah, it's only 20 points of loadout, though.
All right, FunkMaster.
That was
Alright,
low.
here
That was
we go.
low. All my.
That was average.
That was low.
Oh, what? 200?
That's the roll I needed. That's the roll I needed right there.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna re-roll that or anything.
Oh, you sure? You sure?
See, man, hate this game.
Uh-huh.
Why am I playing this?
I don't know, but I can't get my Corvette, so that sucks for me too. I lost my match. It was brutal. All right. Everybody, thanks for watching. The winner of the Razor Crest is, I pad up my Patreon, the name here. I like the comment. Nope, it wasn't you. I want to say his screen name, and the screen name's the same. I don't want to let's see here. Oh, his screen name's the same. Trevor Betts. Congratulations, Trevor Betts, for winning the Razor Crest. And I will post an announcement tomorrow on how to win the Gauntlet Fighter. But you must be a Patreon to participate. I hope you guys got your art skills ready, because you need to submit a skin for Tabletop Simulator X-Wing for the contest, and I will post exactly how to do that. But you will be using Instagram for that. So, all right, FunkMaster, anything going on in your local area you want to invite people out to?
Well, not in my local zone, but as you know, I've got my Funk Nova series going on.
That's right.
And oh crap!
Uh-oh.
I just realized I completely forgot about Tatooine for like the past week or so.
You know what, Funk? I think since 3.0 came out, I think people have kind of were hoping that you would convert it to 3.0, and then it didn't happen. So.
Yeah, well, at least it wasn't the big one, Funk Nova Empire at War 2, which is coming up very soon.
Oh wait, no, that's
nice. Nice.
We've got a lot of prize support. There's going to be a total of 52 different alt arts that will be available to win.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome. And Talanos. Yeah. Still nothing in your area?
No.
Okay. And here in Billings, Montana, we come Dragon Age games every Thursday night at 6 for casual play. And hopefully we'll try to start another league soon and get more players. Oh, we're having a Learn to Play night. So if you guys are in Montana and watching this, you can come to our Learn to Play day on April 9th from noon to 4 at Dragon Age Games. And I will be there teaching you how to play. With that said, I hope everyone has a great night and an even better tomorrow. Stay tuned to my Patreon account where I'll be making the post on how to win a Gauntlet Fighter. Good night, everybody.
All right, bye.